No olvides suscribirte a este canal y darle click a la campanita
Welcome to
para recibir
Pelifanum. I'm Paul. Please subscribe, hit the bell button so you may get all of our videos. So this will be my new video update on the Croods box office, and if you watch our previous video, so you will notice that there was a major increase on the box office of the Croods, and the Croods A New Age seen $40 million domestic, $35 million worldwide during pandemic Thanksgiving stretch. So basically what happened here is that Croods A New Age is on its way to grossing $14.2 million over 5 days at the domestic box office and $35.8 million worldwide through Sunday. So basically this is a surge, and this was boosted by Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So basically the Croods are following Tenet, which made an estimated $10 million in its first domestic weekend, but there are more theaters and markets open right now. So basically it's a Thanksgiving box office standards. Well, if that will be the case, this will be a disaster, but it's not, because we are in the middle of the pandemic. So basically this is part of the experiment of Universal with AMC, Cinemark and Cineplex. So if you remember, there was a deal of Universal with these three chains, so they could have the movie and Universal could release this sequel on PVOD by Christmas Day, so 17 days after its release. While we are watching this, actually Cinema Score was at an A for this sequel, and ComScore Screen Engine also yielded good audience exits with 83% in the top 2 boxes and a 59% definite recommend. So kids under 12 gave it respectively 92% with a 70% definite recommend. So 41% were under 17, with women skewing at 54%, meaning families went. So that means that the families went on these holidays to watch this movie. So that was good. Now Universal expects to make $9.7 million this Friday, Sunday average day, and $21.6 million from 7 offshore markets. 20 million of that is from China alone. Now the Croods are actually playing at 10,000 cinemas at China. Looking to topple local picks such as Cocked in Time and 1 Second for the number 1 spot. Other movies that are being projected again, such as Hotel Transylvania, Coco, Finding Dory and Toy Story 4, in line with Ralph Breaks the Internet and The Incredibles 2, also had upsides. And basically all films in US and Canada, in those areas where theaters were open, so optics entered Thanksgiving to Black Friday numbers. Croods A New Age reached $3.86 million only on Friday, 41% over Thursday. So that's 41% plus over Thursday. Now on a 3-day release was $9.7 million. On a 5-day it reached $14.2 million for its first week. That is really good. Now, other movies such as Freaky, for example, on Friday it had $270,000, an uptick of 53%. On 3 days, so the past 3 days, it had $680,000, minus 47%. On a 5-day, had $1 million, and on total, on its 3-week release, $6.9 million. Warwick Grandpa from 101 Studios reached $230,000 on Friday alone. That is an uptick of 15%, and on a 3-day release it had $590,000, which is down on 21%, and on a 5-day projection it had $890,000, an uptick of 6%, for a total of $17.2 million for an 8-week release. So on the number 4 we have Let Him Go, which on Friday had $170,000, 70% uptick. On a 3-day had $427,000. That was a downturn of 41%. On a 5-day it had $650,000, and on its 4 weeks it had $8.7 million in total. And on the 5th place we have Complay from Universal. It had on Friday $130,000, an uptick of 81%. On a 3-day, the past 3 days, it had $338,000. That was a downturn of 40%. On a 5-day, the past 5 days had $465,000 for a total of $8.6 million on its 5 weeks release. So these are really good news for a pandemic scenario. And what do you think about this? Do you like the Croods and New Age? So share your thoughts down below. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. So if you like this video, please share it. This is Paul and this was Pelly Fandom. See you the next time.